What's going on? What's going on, everybody? All right, welcome to Invest with Zay Sunday's watch list. Now, this is for my options trading. So, this is my options watch list. I'm gonna be dropping this every Sunday, right? The only thing is, tomorrow the market is closed in observance for Martin Luther King Day. So, the market is closed. Futures is open, and that's what I've been kind of watching to kind of see. Seems like we're still a little flat, right? We've been having a lot of selling pressure with all the things that's going on in the market, inflation, the rising of the rates, which we will have probably 2 or 4 to not let inflation get out of control, right? Um, there's a lot of sentiments that was going in to make the market be so volatile that it was this week. We had a few green days. Wednesday was pretty nice, but other than that, we kind of faced a sell off on most days. All right. So this week I'm looking at some earning plays. So I got DG, Netflix, and PG, Dollar General, Netflix, and Procter and Gamble. If they all beat, I feel that they can run. And so we're about to look at it. All right. So all right. So first off, we always want to look at the SPY, right? So again, the market is closed. Um, but you see here, we closed around 465.30 area, right? I'm looking for a push back up to the 466 area. And then go on from there. We will see. It just depends on how we open, and any good news, honestly. Right. So our Fed chairman, Jerome Powell, testified last week on the 11th, and that kind of gave us some type of breathing room. But then the rest of the sentiments with the Delta variant and the Moxicron variant, school closures and stuff, all of that mixed in with the CPI numbers and all of that, we see some extreme sell-offs. That's the 4 hour that we're looking at. So if we change to the daily, you'll see what I'm talking about. See, we actually closed green on on Friday, right? But Thursday we was red. We were slightly green on Tuesday, and Monday we were green. So overall, we had a pretty decent week where you look at the SPY, but it was very choppy. VIX got up over the $20 range, and anytime, even where it's at now in the $19 rate, I feel it's a lot of choppiness in the market. So I feel until that's the VIX goes down lower, and we get back in this 466 range higher, I feel we can see some good things in the market. Other than that, I'm kind of a little bearish. I'm expecting some more sell-offs. I actually expect us to drop into the 450 area right here, this other demand and supply zone, right? That's where I'm expecting, but we'll see. We look like we've been holding up around this 456 area anytime we would have a major sell-off. So if we break below that, I feel we can get into these lower 450s, possibly 449 area, right? Um, so that's kind of the overall market. That's how traders kind of view the overall market as using the SPY. So here we go. We have Netflix. I feel we already start seeing a nice little pump. This is the daily. See a nice little pump in Netflix ahead of earnings. We'll see if it persists. Netflix actually reports Thursday after hours. So depending on how it's looking and if I entered, it depends on if I get out and then possibly re-enter for after earnings play, right? So see, we had a bearish flag here. We end up catching a green day. Nice little pop at the end of the mark at the end of the day on Friday in Netflix. So I think the sentiments is already starting to go. Netflix beat, I feel it can get a nice little pop. We have some room to the upside, excuse me. we have some room to the upside here, but as well, we have some to the downside. Right here, we're right kind of close to the neckline where I will actually be entering puts. So if it enters, if it drops below 506.64 area, I will be looking to probably play puts if I play it at all, right? And then I'm looking for it on the daily to make it's 200 day, which is 531.67 support. And I feel if it does make a support, we might see a nice little bounce to the upside. And once Netflix gets going, it can run, so I feel that we can recover all of this territory if it gets to run, and we capture this 200 day on the daily. As I said, I feel and make a support. I feel this can pump. So that's what I'll be watching. I will not enter until, like I said, it makes hold of the 531.67 area. So anywhere from there to about 532 is a nice entry point for me for Netflix. But like I said, I want to see it holding that. That's why I would probably wait to about around 532 area to see if Netflix really wants to go. And the volume has to be like this. I want to see a lot of volume. It has to be over its average daily volume for me. But I think this might be an actual nice earnings play, whether up or down. Netflix can run either way. So it's one that I like to trade options on. So one I'm watching close for on earnings run up play. All right, DG is the next one. A Dollar General. If they beat, I feel this thing can run. Anytime in the last few earnings they beat, this stock really started running. So as you see here, I already got an alert for DG once it's crossing up 219.92. I like the 220 area for this. So I feel like if we hit around here, it'll have a nice little bounce, right? You see back in last July, we had a nice little bounce up and continuing with higher lows, right? And it's a nice uptrend. So I feel that can happen again, especially once we hit 220. I will have a price target of 223.57 for this overall trade. I want to stay in it too long, be a nice in and out. But yeah, DG, another one that I'm looking. They report Tuesday after close. I probably will be looking to enter this probably after Tuesday for after earnings play, just to see. We'll see if it's looking really good come open on Tuesday. I will take that chance. I'm possibly entering and swinging through earnings, which I normally do not do unless I feel that it's gonna have a nice beat and the volume is there and it's gonna push. But like I said, it's always a risk when it comes to trading. Everything does not pan out, especially if the market is going against everything and pulling, a lot of these stocks down. So we will see. So like I said, once it gets above this 219.92, I'll probably be looking to enter on an earnings after run the play. And like I said, I'll probably be looking for a price target of 223. So once it hits around that range, I'll be looking to secure profits for sure. And options, that's a great play if it actually hits and I enter in the 220 range. Oh, here, that's nice $3-4 move. That's 100 or plus 100%, play, right? In the options world. All right, so moving on, we have Procter and Gamble. Procter and Gamble reports Wednesday before open. The blue line, just in case I didn't say, the blue line is my EMA 21 day exponential moving day average 21, and then I have my 200 day is the yellow dots. The orange dots, let me not lie, the orange dots is my SMA 21 day, and the 10 day is the SMA, the green dots, right? I don't keep a lot of indicators on my screen. I like to be able to see my candles and wicks. So I like clear chart as possible. These have shown me, great success in the stock market. Trading wise, sometimes I put on the VPVR, which has been helpful too. But again, I normally keep a clear chart. I take them on and off as I see fit. So yeah. So again, I'm looking forward to. I know it says 159.66. This is on a daily, but looking at the 4 hour, I'm really looking forward to capture more around that 4 hour EMA, 21 day, the 160.41. I feel once we get there, we get a nice bounce to the upside. And my price target for Procter and Gamble would be around this 163 area. There seems like strong resistance here, so I feel that 163 area, I'll be securing profits if I end up taking this on Monday this week for sure. It'll be around that area. Again, if it beats, I feel it can fly. And a nice entry for me is that 160.41 area. I feel we make that support. I feel it can fly. Again, I said it again. I think that once it hits around this 163 area, we could see some pullback just a little bit, because again, there's a strong resistance right here once it hit these levels. And if it breaks through, my next price target is 165, the last high, 165.26. Strong resistance there again. But again, if it beats, it can break that and hit some all-time highs. So that's one I'm watching closely. And moving on here, oil has been on fire these last few weeks. I played XOM, got over 100% on that. So next one is Cvx Chevron. It's been consolidating on this 4 hour and starting to break out, right? So we take a look at the daily, same deal, right? We have a bullish flag and it's starting to break out. So I want to see it to continue. If we break past and make 129.43 support, feel it can push up and test the high. Well, it was a minute ago. I feel we can test this high of 134.12 over the next few weeks. So I would give myself some time on this trade. I would be looking out at least about a month or a month and a half, right? On this trade. It's been in a nice uptrend. So my price target would be 134. The high from January of 2018, right? Which was a few years ago. But again, I feel that we can test those highs. Oil, like I said, has been on fire. Chevron and Exxon has been on my radar these last few weeks. Like I said, I got over 100% on Exxon last week on a option trade. So I'm looking to do the same on CVX. I kept missing my entry last week on CVX. But like I said, it continued to make higher lows. So like I said, it's just been in a nice uptrend, and I'll be looking to enter that this week. So that's pretty much it for this week. If you want to check us out, I do. The only place that I send my trades out is Okio Options. So you can check out the information below on Okio Options. You can follow me at Investwithzay. I'm on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, the whole nine, even my YouTube channel at Investwithzay. Subscribe, like, and share. Thank you for viewing, and happy Sunday to the ATLian folks. I hope you enjoying this snow that we got today, because it looked like it's going to be gone tomorrow. So yeah.